In today's hyper-digital world, agents need a winning online presence to sustain a successful real estate business. With Agent 3000, you can supercharge your lead generation by leveraging your access to unlimited free custom landing pages. If you're not familiar with them, a landing page is a standalone website. Think about any website's About Us page. In much the same way, a landing page is like a one-page website. The amazing thing is, landing pages are super powerful lead generation tools. They roll out the red carpet for leads because they allow for a more personalized experience when people visit them. Your landing pages include contact forms, and you can customize your calls to action. Because you can create as many landing pages on Agent 3000 as you like, the more landing pages you have means the more conversions you'll get. Did you know that companies that create 30 or more landing pages get 7 times more leads than those that use fewer than 10? Agent 3000 is your key to creating a robust marketing campaign to cast a net across a variety of channels where you can get contact information and make a superb first impression. You're just a few clicks away from creating stunning new landing pages. Let's get started. From the Agent 3000 dashboard, locate the menu on the left-hand side of the page and click on Landing Pages. Always make sure your settings are up to date by clicking on the gear icon. Review your contact information and make any necessary changes. Click on the Logo tab to make sure your logo is up to date. Click on the Photo tab to upload your agent photo. And then go back to that Profile tab and click on Save Account Profile. Now you'll just want to close that window. Now we're ready to get started. The first thing we'll want to do is create a name for our landing page. So my landing page name is Southwest Florida Pool Homes under $500,000. Click the box here if you want to add your contact information to the landing page. Next, we're going to select the background for our landing page. Simply click on Select Image. You can use any of the stock photos that you see here. And there are a number of really beautiful landing pages that you can add. Because our landing page is for pool homes, I'll select this one. Now, scrolling back to the bottom of the page, click Select. Another option would be to use the map as a background, and you would simply enter the city and the state. But we're going to use that image. Next is the dialog background color. That's the white box you see here. This is where your call to action will be located. It's currently set to white. You can change the color if you like by clicking the down arrow and using the sliders. I'm going to stick with white. If you know the hexadecimal code that you would like to add, simply enter it here. You can change the transparency of the dialog box by dragging this line. I like to set mine somewhere between 60 and 70. Next, we'll enter our call to action text. The text that we add here is going to be the text that will appear here in the dialog box. Our call to action is going to be instantly view Southwest Florida pool homes under $500,000. So I'm going to hold my Shift key and my Enter key, and that way I don't have this space in between my text. So now I'll finish my call to action. And I want the text to be bold, so I'm going to highlight my text and click the B here for bold. I can change the color of the text, so I'll highlight that text and click here, and I can choose the colors I see here, or I can click on More Colors, and I can select from any of the colors that I see in the grid, Or if I know the hexadecimal code, I can enter it here. I'll just go ahead and choose blue and then click OK. Now I want to make the text larger. So I'm going to click here on size, and I'm going to move that up to 20. And this gives me the opportunity to go ahead and center that up just a bit more. And I can also change the font. I can click here in font, and I could select a different font if I like. But I'll stick with what we have here. Next, we can enter the button text. So I'm just going to highlight and delete the default button text, and I am going to type in instantly view homes now. Next, I'll enter my email address. Continue with Facebook. This is selected by default to allow your users to continue on by using their Facebook account. And then we come to the required fields. So what information do you want to require of your leads? I'm going to select require name, require email, and you can see the other choices. You could also require their phone number, and you could require their current address if you like. The optional group and the optional drip email only work for those users that are utilizing the upgraded version of Agent 3000, which is a cost of $25 per month. For that $25 a month, in addition to the drip email campaign and action plans, you also get a very nice website as well as a CRM and many more options. Next, we come to text response or redirect to URL. So this is going to be what happens when your lead clicks on the button for your call to action. You could choose to send a text response. In that case, you can see the default text is here. Thank you for your request. We will be in touch shortly. Another option would be to redirect to your website. Ideally, in this situation where we are advertising Southwest Florida pool homes under $500,000, we would navigate to our website and run that search, and then copy and paste the URL from the results page into the redirect. So for our example, I'm going to redirect to my website. So I'm clicking in the redirect to URL, and I've already set that search up on my website. So I'm just going to click in the box, and then I am going to right click and paste that URL with the results of my Southwest Florida pool homes under $500,000. Next, we'll enter a subject for our prospect. So I am just going to go right back up here to the title of my landing page, and I am going to copy and paste that right into the subject line of my email. And here in my email, I might say something like, "Thank you for your interest. Please let me know how I can be of further assistance to you in helping you find your Southwest Florida dream home. Best regards, Sharon Crawford." Now, if you use Facebook Pixels, you can type that code here. If you use Google Analytics, you can type that here. Or if you use AdWorks, you can enter the code here. If you have another embed code that you would like to enter, simply send that request to support@agent3000.com, and Sean will get that taken care of for you with no problem whatsoever. So now we're ready to click Submit. And we see that we have saved our landing page to our database. So I'm going to click Close here. And now we'll just scroll right to the bottom. And here is our new landing page. And if I click on this link, it opens that landing page right up for us. Now let's see what happens when a prospect enters their information. And we see that's opening in my website, and we see that I already ran the search to pull Fort Myers and Cape Coral homes under $500,000, and I included that pool. So now let's look at some other options. I'm going to go in and edit this landing page by clicking here, and you see I can delete the landing page over here as well. I'm going to click on Edit, and here in the email that my prospect or my lead will get, I can provide other links here as well. So for example, I could enter the text, view my website, and then I can highlight that text, and I want to look for the chain link icon right here. I'm going to click on that, and then I want to make sure the link type says URL in this case, and I'm actually redirecting to my web page. So I'm going to click Paste, and this is going to enter my website address, and then I'm going to select OK. And another thing you can do is add links to documents or other information. You could, for example, you could add in, click here to view tips on Southwest Florida living. And then of course, you would highlight the click here text, and once again, click on that link icon. Then you could redirect to another Southwest Florida website, or you could upload a document that would provide information on area attractions and parks and recreation, nightlife, restaurants, dining, all of that sort of information. Get creative with your landing pages, and that would redirect to open up that PDF document. So as you can see, that's really, really easy. You'll notice down here at the bottom, here are some other landing pages that have been created. So I can, for example, click on any of these links and it will open the landing pages that I've created. Here's one I did for luxury vacation homes in Fort Myers, Florida. Here's one I created for Live in Paradise. What are you waiting for? Here's one I created for the Fiddlesticks Country Club subdivision. And here's a nice one that I created. I love the hammock. Destination Dream Home. So as you can see, it's really endless, the many, many options that you have. So have fun with this. Get creative. Enjoy the landing pages, courtesy of Agent 3000.